Hello and welcome to my review of the Aleister Crowley Thoth deck. Thoth deck? I'm sorry. I wish I knew how to pronounce this correctly. I probably should have checked, but obviously there's always going to be discrepancy in the way people pronounce things. So this is the purple edition of the US Games Thoth Tarot deck, of which I cannot find that many reviews, mostly because people tell other people to stray away from purchasing this version of the deck in favor of purchasing the A.G. Mueller edition with thicker cardstock. However, this is the deck that is incredibly readily available on Amazon, so it is the deck that I decided to purchase. And honestly, I'm not that unhappy with it. I think that also a major gripe of these cards is that they're not big enough to show the complexity or intricacy of some of the photos or pictures in the Thoth Tarot. So we'll take a look at that. But also, honestly, I'm pleased with it. It does exactly what it needs to do. It's a very nice size for someone with hands that are small. I do have rather small hands, so it's nice to be able to have a card that actually like fits in it. So it comes with an extra card. This is an esoteric symbol. I cannot remember what it is called right now. Excuse me for that, but it is one of those symbols that does represent like everything is everything, basically. There's a little title card. It's just a little quote from Aleister Crowley. I don't know what all of this is about. I don't know if I want to, honestly. Maybe one day I will. I'll look into it. Little white booklet. Little white booklet is nice. It has 40, I think it has 48 pages. It has 48 pages, and then the majors, they start describing the majors on page 17, I think. Yeah, so it's like 31 pages, and basically every single card has its own little blurb, some longer than others. Obviously, if they had more to say about certain cards, it's in there. So yeah, it's a nice little white booklet, but honestly, if you're going to study the Thoth Tarot at all, it's recommended that you do get other books. And so this is the card. This is the card. These are the cards. Let me show you the backs. I'm sure you've seen the backs a million thousand times. They're pretty, they're nice, they have nice colors, kind of muted. I don't know if that's true of all Thoth decks because I haven't looked at Thoth deck reviews in a very long time, except when I was trying to find reviews of this one. So let me just compare the cards with a Rider-Waite-Smith, with a US Games Rider-Waite-Smith. So here are the Fool cards in both decks. So as you can see, the Thoth, it is a hair wider, almost less than like maybe 1 millimeter, and it is a bit shorter. So if you have small hands and you like to riffle shuffle like me, then that might be really good for you. So I'm going to try to show you the quality of the cardstock. So this is just me shaking it a little bit, so you can see there's like a bit of a wobble. And then in this one it's a little sturdier. I don't know, it might be because it's taller, but it's basically a little sturdier. Other cards are sturdier than this one. These are pretty thin. I don't know if you can tell. I wish there were a good way to kind of describe the kind of flexibility that it has, but it is incredibly flexible. And it is really thin, and I understand what people say about it. But honestly, if you are a riffle shuffler like me, or even like an overhand shuffler, you will not have problems shuffling this deck. I would just be a little more cautious of them. But at the price that it is, I'm not upset. I think I bought it for like 20 bucks. So like, yeah, so this one is obviously just not as flexible. Like I have to use a little more force. So that's basically it. And I'm about to go into the flip through of the cards. So keep on watching if you'd like to see that. And I'll go ahead and link a version that is whispering, ASMR kind of style flip through, and that'll be in the description. Okay, so this is going to be the flip through of the Thoth deck, purple edition, the Fool, the Magus, the Priestess, the Empress, the Emperor, the Hierophant, the Lovers, the Chariot, Adjustment, the Hermit, Fortune, Lust, the Hanged Man, Death, Art, the Devil, the Tower, the Star, the Moon, the Sun, the Eon, the Universe. Okay, so those are the majors, or the trumps, I guess, in this deck. Ace of Discs, Change. That was the Two of Discs. Three of Discs, Works. Four of Discs, Power. There's this little incessant tapping noise outside. If you can hear it, I'm so sorry. Five of Discs, Worry. Six of Discs, Success. Seven of Discs, Failure. It's pretty dark, I'm realizing. It's okay. Eight of Discs, Prudence. Nine of Discs, Gain. Trying to get it to focus. 10 of Discs, Wealth. Princess of Discs. Prince of Discs. Queen of Discs. And then the Knight of Discs. Okay. So moving on to the cups. Ace of Cups. Two of Cups, Love. Three of Cups, Abundance. Four of Cups, Luxury. Five of Cups, Disappointment. Six of Cups, Pleasure. Seven of Cups, Debauch. Eight of Cups, Indolence. Nine of Cups, Happiness. 10 of Cups, Satiety. Princess of Cups. Prince of Cups. Queen of Cups. My tummy just grumbled. Knight of Cups. I pointed that out because I wanted to apologize if it bothered anyone. So those are the cups. Now the wands. Ace of Wands. Two of Wands, Dominion. Three of Wands, Virtue. Four of Wands, Completion. Five of Wands, Strife. Six of Wands,
victory. 7 of Wands, valor. 8 of Wands, swiftness. I love this card so much. 9 of Wands, strength. 10 of Wands, oppression. Princess of Wands. Prince of Wands. Queen of Wands. Knight of Wands. So those are the wands, and then finally onto the last suit of the swords. Ace of Swords. 2 of Swords, peace. 3 of Swords, sorrow. 4 of Swords, truth. 5 of Swords, defeat. 6 of Swords, science. 7 of Swords, futility. 8 of Swords, interference. 9 of Swords, cruelty. 10 of Swords, ruin. Princess of Swords. Prince of Swords. Queen of Swords. Knight of Swords. Okay, so those were all of the cards. I hope that wasn't too fast. Let me know what you think of the deck, and thank you for watching.